This is for my dog MCA, man. It's like the best hip hop entertainers are just dropping. Did we just lost Heavy D? We just lost. Wow. Nate Dogg. Damn, man. Well, all set aside on the grief, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Beastie Boys was my favorite group of all time, and I got to party with them and see them live in 1987. I got to party with them, and let me tell you something. We partied hard. Anything, if anybody out there knows about my parties was just it's just like anything goes. I mean, it was drugs and alcohol and sex and lesbians and gays and straights and couples and midgets and it was everything. And I got that from the Beasties, man, back in '87. Woo, we partied, man. We tore a hole in the wall and made room in another room. Police showed up at like 4 or 5 in the morning after we got drunk. After we did it, we partied pretty hard. But it's just a way. It's like they showed me how to party. They also showed me how to, take it down a notch and grow up a little bit. But here's the thing: they were a rock and roll band. Rap, hip hop is just another chapter of rock and roll. I don't know how many times I say that. And they keep saying, should rap music be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? That's just so pompous. That is. It's pompous as shit. And it pisses me off and shit. I've been in this business of hip hop for 30 years this year. And it's still not considered a musical genre. That kills me. Okay, don't accept it. Don't accept the fact that your genre of music, R&B, pop, and whatever, and jazz, and whatever, was dead until we revised it. It was dead. Okay, we use samples. Samples was an evolution of what the DJs was doing on two turntables. And what the DJ was doing on two turntables was called a crybaby. Go back and look at the Ray Charles movie with Jamie Foxx, and he'll explain to you what a crybaby is. A whammy bar on an electric guitar is a form of a crybaby. The before electric guitar, there was folk guitar. A lot of people say that the electric guitar, they want to get rid of rock bands. They're saying if it wasn't for electricity, you wouldn't have the rock band sound of using what we call a grilled cheese, which is a distortion pad on a guitar to make the sound that everybody fell in love with. There wouldn't be no Led Zeppelin. There wouldn't be no it wouldn't be no AC/DC. It wouldn't be no Guns N' Roses, no Slash. And I could go back. It wouldn't be no Deep Purple. It wouldn't be Eric Clapton and Cream without the woo-woo, without the crybaby. The crybaby elevated from jazz and blues, from blues to jazz, to rock and roll, to hip hop. The two turntables was used as a crybaby. That's an evolution of rock and roll. The subject matter that we're talking about is the same subject matter that you listened to in the 1950s and the 1960s that Frank Sinatra, like Mac the Knife. And listen, go to the lyrics.com and read the lyrics to Mac the Knife. And then read the lyrics to Wake Up Susie. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. Someone's gonna tell your mom. Someone's gonna tell your pops. You need to get your ass up out of my house and go back to yours. After we just did the thing. Wake up, little Susie. It's the same thing, man. I just get so irritated when I listen to these hypocrites, knowing that Long Leg Sally from Little Richard is a song about a prostitute. Lady Marmalade is a song about a prostitute. Keep away from a runaround Sue. What was that? What was that about? Buddy Holly to Frank Sinatra to Sammy. I've heard it all. I listened to it all. I have did it in concert. I did it. Remember, what was the name of the group? Foxy? They had a song called Get Off. What do you think they was talking about? In the disco era. To get off. Get off. To get off. Dancing in the sheets with about two lovelies. So we can get off. Take me back to your place. I can drive you crazy. But come on, man. We didn't start this. Hip hop didn't start this decay in moral fiber. This has been around 50, 60 years before we were here. Listen to the blues songs like "Who's Making Love to Your Old Lady" while you're out there making love. You got Johnny Taylor. You got, oh yeah, the other one, "Push It In, Push It Out, Disco Lady." What you think he was talking about? Come on, man. This stuff is cheating in the next room, making plans to be there soon. The Motor Booty Affair with Parliament. I'd rather be with you with Baby Bubba. Oh, baby. And Boots in the Rubber Band. We weren't even born yet when these songs came out. Come on. Stop it. Yes, they belong in the Hall of Fame. Run DMC broke records and they said their mission was, Run DMC, Jam Master Jay said his mission was to prove that rap music was a real music genre. Now I can admit that this decade, from 2000 up to now, this generation has only been a hand-picked few of real hip-hoppers, starting off with Eminem and DMX, and a spillage over from all of the rap groups that we call old school now, that came out in 85, 86 to 89 in the early 90s, like Cypress Hill and Mobb Deep and so on. Yeah, that was 20 years ago. And so when the kids is growing up like, man, come on, man, that was 20 years ago. Well, you're 21. So that music came out when you were 1 and I was 19. And I said the same thing about Frank Sinatra and all the old stuff that my parents was listening to. And I was like, listen to She Was Hot from the Rolling Stones or Start Me Up. That's my shit, man. It's all the same, man. I listen to everything. Yeah, I bet y'all never even heard of Meat Beat Manifesto. Check out some Meat Beat Manifesto from the 80s. Check out the Sugar Cubes with Bjork and a song called The Hit back in the day. Get up on some Bjork, man. Get up on some Europe. And stop dwelling over here in the United States, because they fucking stuffy and they're just fucking hypocritical to the point of just, oh, man, oh, just, that's all I got to say, man. Rest in peace, MCA. I'm telling you right now, buddy, I already had put it in my will that I was going to get tats of the names of all the artists that I listen to. This body is just going to be covered with everybody, from Buddy Holly to Elvis, the King, to MCA and Beastie's going to be here. I mean, I'm telling you. But I tell you who ain't going to make the list, who ain't going to come on this body, and that's fuck-ass Rick Ross, sorry-ass Lil Wayne and Drake. That bullshit there, they probably get a tattoo by my ass crack and shit. Because when you die, you take a shit and a piss. Peace, MCA. Niggas. So what you want?